thinking about before this market opens. And Jim, it does appear that it is going to open down. Is this just a breather? And what do you make of what's happening in the market? And then I'm trying still, even a day later, I know we talked about Bitcoin
Listen
yesterday,
to what
but
Kramer
trying to make
says.
sense of where this is all headed.
Well, look, I think it's worldwide. We're catching it here. There's need some more good news. We don't have it. We still want to know about stimulus, the variants. The
3 years ago, by the way.
We're having trouble with. I think are very much on people's minds. Look, I happen to think that Bitcoin is exciting. It's something we can talk about endlessly. There are promoters of it. There don't seem to be a lot of sellers of it. We're going to hear from PayPal on an analyst meeting coming up about how it's begun to be mainstream. I just think that in the end, you have to have some sort of hedge on it, because if you take it, it goes down. I think that you're going to end up saying, why did I use Bitcoin when I could actually transact in dollars? But as far as a way to be able to have a pastiche of things that you should do your cash with, I'm all for it. I think it's almost irresponsible not to include it. Every treasurer.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, I did a piece this morning just saying, listen,
2 years later,
it's really a sideshow versus saying what Bank of America and Citi and JP Morgan are doing, what Wells is doing. And I did something, David, I decided to become an apostate. Okay. After you and I had that discussion of no one ever selling Bitcoin,
yes,
I went out and I bought a lot of Bitcoin at 12 because I thought it was a currency, right? At 12,000. And I did something, I know people are going to be angry at me, but I paid off a mortgage yesterday with it.
okay.
I don't know. Is that dangerous, David? I actually sold some. Now it's from the chart, David. I may be the only natural seller, but it was so great to pay off a mortgage. It was like,
Here's 8 months ago.
To make you money. I'm here. Do my friends.
I'm just trying to lose you some money.
Show on the network that talks about the motion for receipt. And the first bank to go under was
let's get past this.
Hedge funds leaning down and
come on. Hold on.
So they're not. They're higher, maybe much higher. You should buy it. But more importantly, if you're going to own the banks, please remember how easy it is.
We'll let this come down. Hey, I'm here to look at Bitcoin Cash. Sorry for the slow introduction there. And my name is Gerald Peters. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a stock trader, stock investor. I do everything from day trading, swing trading, position trading, buy and hold. I own 17 properties. I've written a few books, have a few courses. This is all I've done for the last 24 years. Trade stocks and buy and sell houses.
Still keep their money with these guys who are also being charged for generating a lot of trades that make them look like a real outfit, which they're not. There was so much appalling stuff in this brief, but
he goes on to talk bad. That's not the clip I was thinking. I had a series lined up where Jim hates Bitcoin, then he kind of likes it, then he pays off a house, then he's out of it, so he hates it, and then he all the way down to where he's like, anybody buying it here is an idiot. And that was way down in the thing. So here we're looking at Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash is one that I've been playing. I've had a thesis for a while that if Bitcoin gets going, that enough people would see Bitcoin Cash as being cheaper. It's basically the same code. And what if we get an ETF out of this bad boy? We could see $4,000 a coin. It's the same code as Bitcoin, man.
Bitcoin Cash is a digital cryptocurrency that emerged as a result of a hard fork from the original Bitcoin blockchain in August 2017.
It's the daily possible anchor point here.
The fork was caused by a major disagreement among the Bitcoin community about how to scale the network. Bitcoin Cash supporters argued that the best way to scale the network was to increase the block size, allowing more transactions
to be processed.
We'll see if this anchor point holds. Hence, Bitcoin Cash implemented a larger block size of 8 megabytes.
That larger block size, what that means is they can perform transactions faster. And I had read, I don't know if this is true because, I mean, obviously I don't know it enough to speak on it like that, but that the speed difference between Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin is massive. It's a massive speed difference. But if you're holding it as like a digital gold, what does it matter if it takes 15 minutes or 30 minutes or 10 seconds? So, if we're using it as a currency, yeah, we need it to move back fast. But if we're using it as a store of value, it's okay if it takes 10, 20 minutes. No big deal. I don't know why anybody thinks that's a problem, but
was increased to 32 megabytes later compared to Bitcoin's 1 megabyte block size. This change allows for a higher number of transactions to be processed in each block, increasing the network's capacity and reducing transaction fees.
now notice something. This is a weekly chart, okay? And we saw where it ran up here this last time? And then look, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We basically had 10 weeks down, okay? 2.5 months, right? And that's when what we found is you think, okay, buy the rumor, sell the news, was a lot of trades were being unwind. You had money tied up in BitTo, you had money tied up in GBTC and other things trying to get Bitcoin exposure that now they didn't need to have those on you. That's probably what a lot of this was, or profit taking. And then since then, we've ripped, man. We've doubled 100% in like a week. This last time, look, it came down. This last time over here, it came down. So what I'm hoping is it's kind of like this. We'll see. I feel like it's a different thing. We have the halving coming. We have both Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin both undergo the process called the halving, but the mechanics of how it occurs are slightly different between the two coins, the two cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin, the block reward is halved approximately every 4 years, reducing the number of Bitcoins created with each block mined. In other words, they're going to shrink the processing fee. This is built into the Bitcoin protocol. It's part of a deflationary monetary policy. So they're shrinking the money supply instead of like our government, which increases. On the other hand, Bitcoin Cash is a little different, man. Bitcoin Cash is a little different in that it follows a similar halving, but it's not exactly the same time frame, and it is kind of an ongoing process. So it's, I don't know, best way to describe it maybe is just doing a little bit at a time. But the same thing worked into the protocol or worked into the program is this idea of shrinking rewards for the miners. And what that looks like in the future, I don't know, because we're at 19 million Bitcoins. Only so many new ones are going to come out, and then that's going to be it. Snowden put out a tweet. I don't know if you guys saw that. And Snowden is saying there's a country out there that started buying the Bitcoin ETF on its, besides El Salvador, started picking it up, put it on its balance sheet, man. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Maybe so. Hey, if you need somewhere to trade with, come trade with us. We don't just trade crypto. We trade stocks, dividend stocks. We do everything, man, because we got big fucking minds, so we can do more than one thing. This is a 1 hour chart. I picked up 2 coins a little while ago. We started to get a breakout right in here. I picked up a coin exactly at this price at $458, and then I picked up one at $462. And we look like we started to run, and right around 5:10, I might unload. So I'm kind of trading while also owning a bunch of Bitcoin Cash coins. So we are doing some trading, and let me pull up the coins that I'm trading right now. Let's see. Avalanche is one. So this Avalanche is on the daily chart. We have some overhead resistance there at 50. I thought sure when I saw Bitcoin running today. Some of that. I think some of the reason that Apple's down. Talk about that real quick. Hold on, let me pull up another chart. Sorry, I didn't have all these ready. Should have had these ready to go. I think part of the reason that Apple's down right now, Apple's trading at 1857. We're coming right into a previous low. Looks like a nice little money flow pattern. I anticipate right around here in this 18, we should have some. But you have one of the most valuable companies in the world now trading underneath its 200-day. This is 1.75 leverage. So I'm going to be building a new position in Apple. We don't often get Apple underneath the 200. So when you get it, as a trader, that should come to mind. You should be thinking about this, okay? I'm looking for laggard stocks right now, okay? Look at Walgreens. I'm looking at Walgreens. Walgreens headed down. Cool. Maybe we're going to get a correction early. Bonds. I've been building a nice bond position, added to it today. I anticipate the market pulls back. These bonds are going to go up. I bet Bitcoin goes up. I bet gold goes with it. Been long gold. Look at this. Bam, bam. along the gold. Now you guys have forgot about gold. We got long right here here was our anchor point. You see the reversey doji right there. This gold trade was easy. All you had to do to get in on gold is actually give a fuck and just follow it. Trading gold's pretty easy. This was our entry over here. And now we're hitting the target zone past previous high. If you go to the petersreport.com, it's my newsletter. Me and some of the MFG put it out. We do a write-up here of last week. Markets have continued to climb higher. Crypto market has been parabolic. The S&P 500 NASDAQ broke out again. Diamond still maintains stage 2 breakout. And we're basically trying to follow everything. Here's a live I did. I usually have some sort of trading video in the front and then the moves I'm making over here. Now, I run about $1 million so in the thing and about $3 million in the real estate market. So I try to make money with money. That's my profession. I don't care if it's a swing trade, a crypto coin, a dividend stock, collecting interest, buying a lot, flipping a house, collecting rent, taking out an equity loan against a property to then pick up a REIT, to then flip that REIT when it runs, to then buy some Bitcoin. I'm trying to make money with money. Okay. That's my goal every day, is make money with money, to get a little bit richer every day. This week, I should receive about $3,200 in dividends. And we're also trading pretty well. As you can see, we're going to lock in on some gold. It's going to be a big week, man. Obviously, not every week runs that smooth. I'm trying to pull up crypto here and see what's going on. Yeah, not bad. We're up a couple thousand on the day. We'll see. Helium is another coin that I've been picking up some. Gold here, we're probably going to take some profits tomorrow. We'll see. Also, we're along the triple silver ×3. I like to trade the triples. Expecting this to get up into the $30, $31 range. We added here and we added over here. Hopefully you're in that trade with us. Sand was a small cap stock that I mentioned. If gold was to go, this thing will go. And since mentioning that, it's going from $4.10 to $4.61. That's a pretty nice move. Inside of the money flow playbook, I have 5 different strategies. One of them is I call the B&B. And right here, look at this demand zone. Let's pull up the weekly on Gilead. It's trading undervalued, big cap stock, trading under its 200-day moving average in a bull market. I think this will be picked up by laggard hedge funds. You can see this. I don't know. Maybe we come down a little bit. Either way, I'm going to hold it if we do. I mean, that would make it even a better one. But I think this level holds here, man. Another play, you might say, well, how do I know these? If you go to my whiteboard, just click right there. It's on the back of the newsletter, page 35 here. You'll see what I'm doing. This comes out for the previous week. I tell you the dividends I'm getting, stocks I'm looking at, ideas I'm processing. I'm always trying to figure out sectors, what's hot, what's not, and how to apply that to our portfolio as far as trades, swing trades, position trades, buy and hold, and just collecting dividends. Where's the money? And we want to own a piece of everything, and I want to overweight the things that I think are likely to produce the most return. I don't want to chase anything. I want to try to get ahead of it. I want to see the big picture. That's what I'm trying to do. And I think this will go up. We'll see. Pfizer, Hasbro, or some other ones we've been playing in this. This just keeps going down. So don't add till stage 1. UPS was one that we put on the radar today, and at the open, it took off. Bought a tiny, tiny bit. I'm hoping it'll come back into this 140 range, and then I expect that to easily get back to the 157 unless the market corrects. If it does, anytime I do a B&B trade, there is no stop loss. The stop loss is getting out of the trade with a profit. There's no jump off point on those. Keep that in mind the way that I do them. Eventually, this price will come in contact with that 200. When that happens, the trade is over, whether it's in the money or not in the money. Okay, that's what that means. You're not a very good trader if you can't take a loss. Trading involves a lot of losing, okay? Listen to that. If you can't take a loss, you're not a good trader, period. Don't give a fuck what your issue is. Get over it, okay? Trading is about losing. Trading is not investing. Investing is not in trading. Position trading is not same as swing trading or day trading or momentum trading or breakout trading. Figure it out what the fuck you are doing and stick to it, man. God and the universe have been waiting on you for a long, long time to get your shit together. And honestly, we're about tired of waiting, to be honest. So you need to make some money so I can stop paying so many goddamn taxes because all these fucking poor people not making any money. So if I can teach a lot of people, if I could teach 1 million people, 1 million man trader march, if I could teach 1 million people to trade, maybe I wouldn't have to pay as many taxes, man. I don't know. The money flow trading system uses a simple 20-day simple moving average. That is a rule. If price is below the 20, we look above it. We look to trade from the long side. If it's considered bullish. If price is below it, we look to trade from the short side and consider bearish. But there are 5 other things that we look at in our checkbook. The 20 SMA doesn't predict price direction, but it does help define current direction. There's an old saying on Wall Street: the trend is your friend until it ends. The 20 SMA helps you define the trend. And just like in day trading, I need to define that trend so I know where to be. Let's see. Let me pull these up and then we'll get out of here, man. I got a new report coming out called the $10 to $20 portfolio, daily portfolio. It's about creating passive income using $10 to $20 a day. I'm working on that report right now. $10 to $20 a day portfolio, MFG, how anyone can create $10 with $10 a day can create a simple passive money machine. And these are the funds that are in the one that I'm using is a real money example for you to see. Hopefully that'll be out before too long. Let's see. It's one of our courses. This is my 2019 boot camp. I don't know if you got it. We cover what is swing trading, how much money do you need to start trading, what about charts, what are indicators, how to make profit, how close trades, position size, what to trade, building portfolio, buying bottoms, buying breakouts, the runaway, moving averages, support, and resistance. The audio and the video is not the best, but the ebook and the content is great. I still trade exactly the same. Made a lot of money doing it. The difference is I do it every day and I don't quit. All right. So I was hoping this is a monthly chart of Bitcoin Cash. This is the one I'm watching the closest, and I'm loading it up more than Bitcoin because I think that ratio of 1 cash coin to 1 Bitcoin will come in. If that ever hits 50, can make a lot of money, man. So we'll see. It's pushing up, man. I like to see it. I think the next stop's going to be in the $1,400 range. So that's kind of a 3x from here. We will see if that happens. This is a weekly chart. And yeah, we're overbought. So we need to kind of work that off or keep on a rocking. Avalanche is another coin I'm looking at. And look at Bitcoin. It just keeps rolling, man. Wow. Let's get this on a daily. Oh, that's a long chart. Sorry. Curve, this is swing trade that we put on. Picked it up here at $20. Not Curve. I'm sorry, CRV. This is a swing trade as well. I still have half the position. I was thinking of Zcash. Dash, we're in Dash. We're in all these. Look at Doge is going in. Doge is up another 10%, man. God damn it. If you remember though, I was loading up Doge. We talked about this in Discord, but wasn't based on this Bitcoin breakout. I was anticipating that Elon was going to do some shit on Twitter to pay creators. That's what I thought was going to happen. I thought he was going to pay creators in Dogecoin, but that didn't happen. But it didn't need that. So here we go. Filecoin. This is another one. I'm looking at laggard coins. So right now I'm looking at Helium. I'm looking at AVAX. And I'm just pressing on Bitcoin Cash because I think that keeps going. And I don't want it to go with that. INJ, it's a buyable swing. So if you have my chart pack, if you're in Discord with me and you got the chart pack, some of these are going to be in that chart pack. Link is another one, man. I think we could add here. Now, if we pull back, these are going to pull back too. But if we don't, these stage ones here are buyable. Ordinarily, I wouldn't do, honestly, and definitely not with stocks. But these aren't stocks, and these aren't normal times right now because of all of the mania that's out there. I think we get a little bit of a run here. Wait, where was I? Oh, Link. So yeah, buying some Link here, buying some Avalanche, buying some Helium. I bought some of that new Helium Mobile as well, man. Might get one of the phones. Mana, I would trim these Matic. I would trim those and spread some of this Maker. Maker coin, I picked up a little bit that yesterday. This has been running when Bitcoin stops. I don't know if you've noticed that. Yeah, looking to accumulate at least one coin before the next rally any higher, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Sand is good. Solana doing what it does. So any of these coins that look like these on these charts, I can't buy it when it's run that far. You know, XRP's running. That's beautiful. So what I'm looking for, Zcash. So here's our targets. This was a swing trade. Anybody who follows me on Instagram, I tried to tell them, hey, buy this at 20, sell it, sell some here, sell some here. That'll cover your subscription for the whole year. It just takes your thumbs. You have to click your fucking thumb. So hopefully they did it. Oof, look at this, man. 50% pop in the BCHG today, the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. Hopefully they're going to make this into an ETF soon. That's what I'm hoping. And then you're going to see 4,000 a coin, I believe. I don't know that. Nobody knows. Here's the thing. Nobody knows the future. No YouTubers. Nobody on here. No, I don't give a fuck who they are. They do not know what is going to happen. They're just pulling it right out their ass. They don't know. Warren Buffett doesn't know. Jim Cramer doesn't know. Especially you don't know. You don't know shit. You have no idea where it's going. But here's what I do know. 70% of the time, 71% of the time, markets, high quality assets go up. Price of Dr. Pepper, price of your insurance, price of your house, your car, the rest of your fucking life, these assets will go higher and higher. When you're an old man, you will look back and see the price of Bitcoin, the S&P, the Dow, Apple stock, all these stocks you've used, you drank it, you smoke it, you slept with, all these things that you've consumed. And most people just live a consumer life. All these things you've consumed. The price of the assets themselves have gone higher and higher and higher. These assets are hedges against inflation. If you don't think Bitcoin's a hedge against inflation, you are fucking disabled in your brain. All you have to do is look at the fucking price and look around you. It is definitely a hedge. It doesn't necessarily do it the moment. You know, that's not how the markets work, man. They don't work as expected exactly when everyone thinks, or everyone would be rich and everyone isn't. And nobody would be a fucking economist. They would all be stock traders. So that's it, man. Let me show you where I'm at on the cash, and then we'll get out of here, man. Let's pull up the one. I'm on the 1 hour right now, and we're trading at 459.19. Hey, if you're not in my Telegram group, man, get in there. Get in there. I'll post a link down here in the notes in the video, okay? And we can see what's up when you get there, man. Holler at me when you come in. If you come in from this video, let me know. It's how you got there.